Peace, peace, peace. It's a touch in this one. And we back at it again, man. America was a Negro continent. You already know what it is, man. And in this one right here, I'm gonna be looking over the emblem of America, the picture that was created by John Fairbairn. Um, okay, let's get into it. All right, so these are the pictures that was basically titled "An Emblem of America," right? You see the picture? It says "An Emblem of America," right? Now, I had these in a lot of my other pictures. I mean, a lot of my other videos. Like this is one picture right here that's obviously not of a damn Native American. So why is she the emblem of America with that bow and arrow again? And see, the thing what I noticed about her that I'm gonna touch back. I'm gonna come back on this, and I'm gonna touch on this turban with these feathers in it, or with whatever these is considered right here. They look like some type of feathers or something. But let me go check out. Let's check out the other pictures of the emblem of America. Now, I guess they try to cover this one up, so you couldn't really tell. You couldn't really tell that this was a melanated woman. You see the games they play. Boom. You see the games they play, but you see when you look at it in real time what it looked like. You see the games they play. Now, look, listen. Listen. Any Native American who's watching this, or any of you so-called people who be always commenting on these videos, do this look like a Native American? Why is she the emblem of America? Why is she dressed in royalty? Once again, I love to talk about this one because no one can give me an answer on this one. That's not a Native American with a turban on. Do you see Native Americans wearing turbans? No, you do not. Okay? Okay. Here we go with this one. You know, I showed these pictures before, but let's talk about this shit. I mean, let's talk about them, all right? Let's talk about them, all right? An emblem of America. Okay. An emblem of America. Now, in the emblem of America, you see we got the devils that created or founded and took over this land or helped took over this land. And we got another European, what I don't know who she is. And like I said, this is a picture of the phoenix. It's not even the eagle. This look like the phoenix or whatever. But what we see right here is we see two, what I would assume people would say that they Native Americans. See, now the ignorant guy or the ignorant person would say, oh, they Native Americans. Oh, them dark-skinned Native Americans. But hold up. They dark-skinned Native Americans with afros. They got afros. They got curly hair. So where did them people go from? And who decided to paint this and said, hold up, well, where's the Redskins at? Where's the red Native Americans at? Please tell me, where are they at? Where are they at? An emblem of America. Now you see, look, if you go in this one, you see an emblem of Europe. You see an emblem of Asia, okay? And then you go here, an emblem of Africa, right? But you come back and you see a copper colored woman as the emblem of America. And then when you go further on, you see another emblem of America with two more melanated people right here. Now, let me guess. These are slaves, right? That they let dress up in so-called native wear. That's what it is, right? These are slaves. And they can say, you know what? We're going to let you dress up in native wear. Or is them the Aborigines, autochthonous people of the Americas that they reclassified as African American? Now look how dark these people are. Why would you bring more people here who look like them? Why would you bring more people here who look like them? Okay? No one can tell this story. Why? Why would you bring more people here who look like them? Please, somebody comment. I mean, if the people here, the Americans, look like damn Africans, why would you go to Africa and bring more people here? Why not you? Why wouldn't you just do what the Pope said in the Doom Devices to go around the world and snatch up the Saracens? And yeah, if you look in Verrazano, if you look in Verrazano's statements, he said the people of the Americas look like Saracens. Now, the funny thing is, the Doom Devices said go around the world and snatch up the Saracens and the pagans. The pagans are people who don't believe in Christianity. The Saracens was Moors. Now, I find this to be real funny, right? Now, hold up. let me touch on this real quick. And hold on, let me just show y'all. Look, see these? So these are Indians, right? The people who be commenting on here with the negative comments. So these are Indians. These are Indians. Why would these people who look like the people who they said came here on a boat be the emblem of America if they was freaking slaves? Huh? I mean, it got to raise. It got to listen. You got to at least think about this, man. Why would these people be the emblem of America? Why would they be in? Now you got the emblem of America by itself right here. You understand? Listen. That's African American. That's African American. I'm sorry. You want to sit up here and debate me? Oh, that's something. That's an African American. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry if your feelings is hurt. I'm sorry if you people don't like it or whatever. But that's African American. I am so sorry. Okay. Now look, we gonna go down and look at some more pictures of an emblem of America. All right. So let's look. Let's see some more of these images, man. Look, here we go right here. There's another one. Can't really even see this one, but like this one says, look, America, Africa, America, Africa, America, Africa. Get it? No, you don't get it. You people ain't gonna never get it. The government come out and say, I post comments on here about Europeans coming out saying that black people was already here. And people say, oh, you need master's opinion to no, I don't have no master. I self-law master over myself. I have no master. I don't follow. I mean, I'm listening. I'm not saying I don't follow nobody. It's people who I study. But other than that, I self-law master. I control this 666 carbon spacesuit that I reincarnated in. I control this. All right. So now let's go back into it. All right. So now look, you see, she got the obviously turban on again with the feathers in it or the leaves or whatever they are. I don't know what they are. Okay. So if somebody know what they are, please correct me in the comment, all right? But what I found funny was this one. This picture right here. See this? This says an emblem of America, right? Now look, let's look, now check this out. Please, people, please follow me with this one, right? Now it says an emblem of America. It says tobacco vignette of paper in a standing oval in a foreground, a reclining smoking Moor. Okay? Now they saying that he's a Moor. Look at the turban with the feathers sticking out. Now look, check this out. Check this out. Hold up. Let me see something. I think I was able to. Let me see something. Hold up. All right, now hold up. I'm gonna go back real quick. Hold up. Let me go back right here real quick. All right, now look, peoples. Now bear with me, please. All right. I know a lot of you don't like I know a lot of Aborigines don't like to be called Moors or don't like to be considered Moors, but I'm about to tie something together, okay? And please bear with me on this. All right. Now you see, it's a tobacco vignette of paper in a standing or oval in the foregrounds, a reclining smoking Moor. A reclining smoking Moor. They go that pipe again. And I assume that this is America's. And he's chilling. Look. He's chilling. But look at the headdress. Look at the headdress. Please, people, look at the headdress. Alright, boom. We're about to do this. Now, we're gonna go back to the original emblem of America. Look at her headdress. Now, her headdress might not have as many as feathers as the other one got, but when you look at it like this, right, it reminds me of what I see Noble Drew Ali wearing. Now, when we go back to this guy right here, he got the same. He has the same turban on, and they calling him a Moor. They calling him a Moor. But wait. Check this out. Now check this out. Now bear with me, people. You see this? Now look. Now look at this. Look at this right here. Now I'm gonna go up to the top right here. Now look, all of these people in these pictures, they call them Moors. Now look, this is the first one. Now this is the older picture right here. Let me see something. Let me see if this one come out a little clearer. Oh, that's not hold it. That one not showing improvement. But this one say the Moor, right? Hold up. Hold up. There's another one. I mean, that one's similar to this one. And it say reclining more. Like it say, look, it say D Rustin, whatever, more. It's calling him a more, okay? Now I'm not calling him a more, they calling him a more. Look, and it says something hooked more. It's calling him a more again. It's calling him a more smoking a cigarette. It's calling him a more smoking a cigarette, y'all. Now, I know y'all gonna be like, well, we not Moors or whatever. I understand. But I'm showing you what these people said they seen when they came over here. Now look, these are pictures in Americas. This is another one. It says calling him a Moor. He got that same pipe in his hand. Okay? Now I'm saying you'll notice that these people are either wearing the Moorish head wrap or turbans. The Indians are Indian wear turbans. That is one of the reasons the natives something. They going in saying that the natives wore the same thing. Now, when you go to my boy right here, you check out the Duke of Tiggs. He always wear the turban. Okay? You see this? He got the turban on. And he got the turban on right here. You see this right here? And this is what, when you go back to here, it's similar to what this brother right here got on. Now, let me see. Nah, I'll go back to the top. Alright, but in this picture right here, she got the similar joint on to what this guy got on right here. Because look, listen, I'm just saying, man, somebody wrote about this and somebody called these people Moors, alright? Somebody called him a reclining Moor. You seen the picture I showed you right here? It says the Moor. It's calling all these people Moors. And you see this one right here, he got the crown on, he got the feather crown on, just like the one in the pictures we see in the Americas, and he's smoking a pipe. Okay? Now look. Let me see. Let me go back. I think that's about it, but they calling him, look. The Moor, they calling him a Moor right here. And these are old pictures. These ain't no new pictures. These are all old pictures. They calling all these people and all these images Moors. He got the nappy hair, you see? But the one that's so obvious that it was in Americas was these. Like, you see this? This is in America. You see what it says? It said the Moor. It said the Moor. He got the feather crown on again. So they was calling us Moors. Aborigines, they was calling us Moors. Moors ain't got nothing to do with the Moor Science Temple in America. But look. He got the feather crown on again. He got the same headdress that I said the people had over here that they was calling the Americas. Look, and they calling him the Moor. They calling him a Moor. So look, man, look, the proof is in the pudding, man. I ain't even talking about the Moors thing, but that's something else that we come back to address. I'm just going back to talk about the emblem of America. We can settle that Moors thing out later on. Let's just get the fact out that we've been here, and we can deal with that later on. But we just know that the emblem of America is of a melanated person that don't look nothing like these Mongoloid Native Americans, or nothing like no Mexican, or nothing like none of these people who here. The only people who look like that right there is African Americans. So you're saying that they killed all the people off that look like her? She was here at the same time that slavery was going on, because this picture's from 1789. Now she was here at the same time slavery was going on, but she wasn't a slave? Come on, man, let's stop playing, man. The gig is up. Okay, the gig is up. You people can act like you don't understand what's going on. I got it. Alright? Look, man, I'm cutting this video right here, man. I'm the Tonscious one. Peace.